I should have turned on music first.
But this is the point where most people long for a roadmap. You discover unlimited variety, the finest in sound and performance. This takes precisely 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They have to be perfect.
That's a telegraph message.
Yes. About 125 years ago, Samuel Morse invented the telegraph, a way to send code messages over an electric wire. The code was made by using different clicks for each letter of the alphabet. First message sent over 40 miles of wire was, "What has God wrought?" The telegraph was, and still is, wonderful.
MT Butterfly Fox is first over the fence. Watch out for Easy Raider patrols.
Take my hand, we can go and see a world unknown. Come explore with me. No, explore with me. Yeah, explore with me. No, explore with me. No, explore with me. Sun goes down, my spirit's free. Take my hand, we can go and see. Come explore with me. Explore with me. Explore with me. No, explore with me. No, explore with me. No.
Thanks, Firefly. Hopefully it goes well. I have absolutely no faith in this because Resident Evil, if it'll capture, which is a big if. Ah, right. I just need to make a window for Motor Slice. Or just beat it. That'd be an option. Welcome everyone. Welcome in Karst. Everyone bite him. Welcome Laurie. Welcome in Colton, Stoff, Butterfly, Bright. So as you can probably tell, if that can open picked up on the mic at all, I probably shouldn't be streaming. I probably should be horizontal somewhere. But instead, I decided, no, I'm going to stream regardless. And we're playing Resident Evil. Why? Because. Oh, right. So only ever play as Billy. Because he has, like, no ammo. And we just left the pistol there. There's a med spray that I'm just going to pick up so it's marked. Dried up fruit. There's a whole chest set there. Come on. But I hope everyone's doing alright. Like, I'm just tired. I don't know why. I think I think it's just because I'm doing the whole medicine adjustment thing, and like I'm still getting used to it. So I shouldn't be streaming it, but I'm also say today's a good day. Good. Oh hey, leeches. So juicy underfoot. They're forming a little trail, pointing us exactly where we need to go. How kind of them. Just squish, 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 squish. But yeah, I think that's a case of I probably should be taking it easy, but I had to take it easy last week because I was still getting over the reason I had to take it easy the last week before that, and so on. I hear something. Oh. Rebecca! Rebecca, please! Girl! Oh. So things work better when you have them equipped. Oh wait, there's a shotgun ammo right behind him. Mine. And inventory combine. I don't know if that's given bloodstain, but like I'm not going to stick around to find out. God, I love the fuck-ass screen transitions where it's something that's not a door, but... Shit, I abandoned the girl. We gotta go back for the girl. She's holding all of our stuff.
This way.
Roger.
Huh? Let me check the... Okay, so that's not a thing there. It is entirely just elevator. Gondola. Oh. It's a control panel for the gondola. Motherboard's missing. Who in a disaster is taking these things? Like, I just want to... I know part of it is that this is Resident Evil, don't ask questions. But, like, I want to know the puzzles that had to have... Ah, fuck. You again? I shot you 7 times in the head. Well, I was wrong. I was looking at the map before stream and I'm like, okay, going through this, it seems pretty linear, pretty up and down. I bet there's going to be a boss fight here, over in this room. No, it's over here. Ah, well, it doesn't matter because we got the whole reliable plan. Rebecca, please fight. Oh, hey, guess who didn't bring along any of their healing stuff with them? You know what? We're gonna let Billy have a little bit of fun with a grenade launcher. Proto-Tyrant down again. And please stay down this time. God, it's like these things were designed to just never die. There's a button. Yeah, of course you press a button. Did we have to fight that thing? So there's that door there. Small generator. Damage beyond repair. Well, only with that attitude. Wait. I turn around. Gotta go up. There's only one entrance up there. Unless that was the boss fight loop. Oh, hey, the Proto-Tyrant's body's gone. I hope that's not... I hope he doesn't come back again. Circuit break. Yes, yes, but what's that down there? Wow. Wait, then why do we need... Then why do we need to go the other way? What? What fresh hell is going to be happening to this gondola that is going to require us to go the other way? Because on like one hand, I'm thinking there could be loot over there. There could be good stuff. Like, you know, maybe it's gonna be a key. Eh? Pizza paper. Treatment plant manager's diary. 510. Damn it, why is normal industrial waste being delivered here? This is an Umbrella Corporation facility. We can't deal with this volume of material. Plus they're sending us contaminated materials that we can't process. What are we supposed to do with it? 724. Well, looks like you're closing it down. Not surprising, using it like they did. Had to be done, but it's pretty sudden. It's not like they cared until now. Anyway, as long as they get out of here, I don't care what they do. Most sane Umbrella employee. It's like, they points out the obvious, then realizes, wait, I don't actually care. Small gun. I don't like this, where this is going. So where does that... Well, either way, that was a Proto-Tyrant down. I'm going to save before I do anything more. When I heard that this game supported shipping Rebecca, I did not expect to be literally put her in a small box and to send her down a cargo line. But you know what? I support it. More games should do something like that. You know, more games should literally let you ship people. That's one of the good things about Metal Gear. You could ship Snake like anywhere. Just put him in the right cardboard box and he gets shipped down. was fantastic. Let's see. Got powder, we got pistol, we got singular ink ribbon. Huh. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, Butterfly, I hope work goes well. I don't remember if I said that. Blech. I love how the save is just truncates. Like, it's max characters for Rebecca, and then Billy is just kind of put everything else in there. Alright. You know, I really hope that I have enough ammo to finish this game. I just kind of realized that I left the knives, along with a couple other nice things, back all the way in the training center. It would be really nice. No, I'm not going. I'm not going to keep that joke going. I do it enough that, like, every stream I've jokingly complained about the whole lack of item boxes, but that joke's dead. Then over the radio, Billy, it locks from the outside. I'm stuck in here. Okay, the obvious thing there. Ooh, nades. What? Why can't... Stairs are broken. You'll have to find another... Oh! So that means I'm over... Huh, nice. Oh, wait, I'm behind a locked door. Wonder where else I can get to. There's a lever here. Hell yeah! I don't know what this does. I don't know why I need to do it. I just know that it's an option ahead of me, so I better do it. CGI cut. This game really shows you how Doom Raccoon was. Water treatment plant, training center, Spencer Mansion. Yeah, it's not even getting into the facility literally underneath like downtown Raccoon. It's more amazing that it hasn't. Oh. Like, what would acid rounds be good for? These things. Yeah, Dead Factory, Birkin's Lab, everything else in the nest. Wait, not yet, because I want to see what this thing is. Industrial water? So that's... And then there's... Chemical? Stripping agent. Alright, well, we got stripping. Do we have... Is there another leech puzzle thing? Capsules contain larvae of some kind of life form. Like anything you've seen before. I don't know, it kind of looks like that. I don't know what I need that for, the stripping agent, so I'm just gonna... I was hoping it was something I could drink. The first laboratory. Then there's a battery up there. Oh, these are gonna break at some point. blocked from the other side. Where am I on the map? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So I'm down there, which might be Billy accessible. The other one ain't. I feel like the dirty water. I'm not. Oh, right, the obvious. I just need to get Billy and Rebecca in here. I think. So the weird zigzag of a horror game of, well, I obviously can't do that by myself. And, well, I obviously can't do the obvious shit. Screen display a mysterious looking graph. I'm actually going to leave the flame rounds here because it seems like it's more likely going to be a problem of living things. What does this do? Water's been treated to... Huh. Treated to remove impurities. Why do I need this? But yeah, it's kind of impressive just how much they want, how much doom they've packed into a series. Like, not even a series, a city. Like, I understand why they wanted to, or why they've wanted to and tried to get away from Raccoon City and everything around this incident as a setting for a while. Because it's like, ooh, green herbs. Because it's like, yeah, that has been like the recurring element, the thing that they keep going back to, and that people are getting a little bit sick of over the repeated, like, oh, it all links back to Raccoon. Oh, it's all something here. Huh? Are they just stuck? I think ah! Well, we're on the other side of that. We're running. I think that's the worst jump scare I've had this entire game. A freaking frog. Ooh. Ammo. Tasty ammo. My ammo. Doors now unlocked. Because, like, yeah, they've packed so much into this area that's, like, a part of why the conspiracy has to continuously loop back to Raccoon City and things that Umbrella are doing there is because it's one of their most developed and also I'd say beloved. 2 is like the one that if it's like, oh, I want to get into and understand the lore TM, it's you
This way.
Okay.
you pick up 2. Oh, oops. Fine. Exchange. I hope I find another typewriter now. Like, that's just... a generally good starting point. Yeah, equip that for now. And, like, they've also packed so much into it. But at the same time, I feel like... Because, what, they blew it to hell at the end of 3. Like, they kind of did a weird thing where it's like, this is the most important focal point of where the worst shit that has happened happens. Also, it's like very much dealt with the moment it's been brought up, so Empty battery. Called it. So, we could deal this. Is that dead yet? That really ain't much of a threat when you have one person loaded up to deal with everything. And the other one is like, well, acid rounds are only good with a handful of things. Huh? This... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This thing has a 6-shot capacity. Also, it's doing the same dance Bass 12 keep the stock folded shit. Why can I... Well... I suppose that's not actually a good thing now that I mention it, because now it's going to be harder to swap out to flame rounds if I, you know, find something I have to kill with the flaming fires of hell. But I can pick this up now, so I like that for me. Are my captions on? No, they aren't. Is my mic on? Yes. It is. Knox. Hang on. Capture source is heard on stream. Yeah, English profanity filter. Keep that off. Output to stream only. Lines. Normal. English light. Force line bring. Oh, that's fun. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. I guess if the captions aren't working, let me know. Hang on. The other thing... Maybe I do go back, beat up that frog. Because frogs are weak to acid, right? I assume they would be. Maybe I go beat up that frog and heal everyone just with a singular green herb. For a little bit of fun. Actually, that might be a good use of ammo. I'm getting to the point where, like... yeah, they don't... They give you, like, jack... Like, they don't really give you much to work with here. Machine's running smoothly. Recently repaired. Shotgun ammo. Ah! Like, for keeping 2 people equipped, they don't give you much of anything. Actually, wait. I'm trying to do as much fighting I can with my absolutely juiced up ammo supply on the pistol. Magnetic card reader. Okay, so we need a key card. And I'm trying... But on the other hand, it's late enough in the game where I'm like, maybe we just do our best. With what we got. Frog. Frog's gone. Frog hopped off. Use it to get her up. Because I don't think I have any red herbs around. So I'd rather have at least one of them be in fine condition and Rebecca not limping. Rather than, like, sit on it waiting for the combination ingredients or anything else. Okay, now the age-old question, where the hell am I going? So that gets us both over here. We have the battery. We got a locked door over there. And we also have taken so long between playing this that I don't... Hey, Zero. How's it going? We're currently at the traditional phase of Resident Evil where it's like, I have all these things. I have no idea where the hell I'm supposed to go. Like, wait. Is it here this door? Do you know, right, reading at 3:30 a.m.? Nice. Sounds like a good time for it. Yeah, I'm doing alright. This stream is being propped up by an energy drink, so I don't have high hopes that it's going to be a full stream. Yeah, this door's unlocked? Never finished a Resi game. You know what? Fair. Wait. The hell's up here? Tried starting one, but what? Oh, right. This is up here. Yeah, so one, you get used to it. You get used to the tank controls. It took me a while, and it was very awkward in the start. Fortunately, the start of a Resi game is pretty simple because they're expecting you to get used to the controls. They're easing you into it on multiple levels. Oh, that just unlocked it. Wild. So, like, when I first played Resident Evil 1 on the GameCube remaster, I was constantly, like, running into walls, awkwardly. Oh, hey, I remember this room. We fished Billy out of here. It's a room full of skeletons. Like, all that sort. Hey, Captain Lucy. Yeah, the tank controls. The other thing, you gotta kill the part of you that's prideful a little bit. You gotta just admit that, like, okay, I'm not going to be the fastest. I'm going to be running into a wall and, like, sliding off of it. But I'm going forward. And just kind of admit you're gonna suck for a while. Okay, I got that done. Can't play with those anymore. Yeah, I can see it. Like, there's a big reason that the huge advancement of all time, beloved by all and copied by the entire frickin' industry, is the dual stick gameplay from 4. Tried to play on our own, but tank controls suck. The thing that, not prideful, but dying so much wasn't in the mood. Yeah, the other thing I found is that you do kind of have to admit that, like, playing it on easy, like Resident Evil 1 easy with Jill is probably the best way to get into old tank controls. Hey, we're going in the right direction. There's more dudes up here. This has to be right. via the path of most resistance. Can't use a pinball machine, so that's our first order of business. I'm so excited for the remake. They're remaking Resident Evil 1? Again? They already remade it once. The GameCube version's the remake. Oh. Twisted up. Oh, Code Veronica, right, yeah. That one I was excited for because that one's like, wasn't it locked on the Dreamcast? Like that one I remember when I was looking up when I was like full hyperfixation on this. That was one that I'm like, I don't think I can play that one. Like it's not available on a system I own. And I don't want to figure out emulation for that. Oh, PS2? Oh shit. I don't know why I didn't get it then. I have a PS2. I just got all the Ace Combat games for it. Oh, hey, you got a note. Investigator Report 2. We should have finished with this dump long ago. When this all started, did anyone expect there to be gun blazing away like this? We weren't told a thing about these creatures attacking us at the briefing. Guess we were surprised the head honchos, too. They was in the woods, just started to attack people. That had to be planned. Someone deliberately scattered that virus, no doubt about it. But guards, fellow soldiers, they must still be around. Well, whatever. Don't have to worry about that anymore. What I gotta worry about whether I use my last bullet on myself or on a friend. It's the only decision I have to make. Grim. Apparently on the GameCube? Really? Oh, hey, there's a dude. I really honestly thought that it was just on like a random system like Dreamcast. Oh, hey. Guess we get a fully heal. Rebecca, take the shot. Oh. That'll be fun. Oh, thanks for checking, Syrup. Where am I right now? So we're up there. Somehow. On the other side of the save room. On the other side of the other save room. By the elevator. I'm just gonna kind of wander around.
Friendly care package inbound.
Thank you. Good shot. Because there's zombies back in the pool room, which is telling me that there's something new over here. Hey Sith, how's it going? We're lost. But what else is new? And also learning that eventually Code of Veronica was on the GameCube. Did not know that.
Sith Knight 20 is second into the zone.
Hell yes.
And right into an anomaly field. Careful on the gravity centers.
I'm like up, around. Okay. I see. But yeah, like the one thing that I have to say for tank controls, I actually really love them. I will not defend in any way whatsoever that they're a good and intuitive way to play a game. They are honestly kind of miserable. How much ammo you have left? Oh, one shot? Yeah, no, you're not. I forget, never let Billy be the NPC. He wastes ammo way too much. But the thing that I really like about them is... what's the best way I can put it? You should. This is a universal song of it's safe here. Don't panic. And it's also so good. It's just good calming sounds. Okay. I'm actually going to... yeah, pretty much. Like, this is Resident Evil is one of those cases where it's hard to tell, right? because there's some things with Resident Evil 1's music in that the quote-unquote composer didn't actually know what he was doing, and you get things like a track that's described as clowns farting in a basement. Wait, did I take a wrong turn? I mean, is this track in every game? I think so. I think it's a remix. I know it's definitely in the GameCube remake of 1, 2. It definitely has to be in 3. It might not be in 4 because I think they stopped doing safe rooms around that time. Like, it was more action-based, so it was just... yeah, here's a typewriter on a barrel right before the big boss room. But it's usually like, that's... it's a case of, like, how in every Zelda game, when you open up a chest and get something, the dun, 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 or whatever jingle plays. It's the universal sound of this game for this thing. And I want to say that they figured out the sound font in, like, 2. But it's one of the iconic tracks. It's one that just kind of has to be there. Okay, got the save ribbon, but I don't remember if or where a battery charger was. Oh, they are different in every game. Yeah, because I just know... oh, you just know Zero's version of it for some reason. Yeah, because I feel like in playing 2 Remake and what I remember of 1 wasn't quite as strong. Wait, what? Probably because of... oh, that would totally do it. I'm just gonna see what this does. It is such a nice song. like the Zero version of it, I definitely think I like it more than any other ones. Oh! Well, okay, we're back here now. So that was on the other side of the crash out ass express train. Well then. All the time I spent waiting for that's just to the dam. God damn. Well, I guess that answers my question of what happens if we don't have the knife. Is the elevator literally just every level is a different level in the game? So if I go to level 2, will it be the quote-unquote level 2? Brain parts the different room maps as puzzle game pieces? I mean, you're not wrong. It's not what the interface is for, but that's practically what they are. Just glare at the pieces and tell... ooh, magnum ammo. Ah, zombie. Until something makes sense. Rebecca, you have more ammo. Go boldly forth. What are you doing? And Lori... oh, well... ah, almost. And Billy is entirely out of shotgun ammo again. Ooh, okay. Where are we on the map? Oh my fucking god. It actually is. I could go back and get the Molotovs I forgot. Because that's a turntable. Wait, oh... Do I have to do this by going back? I mean, I don't even know where I need to combine the two, yeah. Yeah, boy. I may as well unlock all these doors. Is what I... Because I have the uncharged battery. Oh, my mistake. High-powered battery split. Looks like it has been used. All the fluid's gone. So I have to refill it with battery acid from somewhere. And then... Alt. Exchange that. Combine that, and under no circumstances is Billy allowed that ammo. Because there's a charged battery somewhere. There's a charged battery in... I forgot the dead one. In the mansion. I know that because I had... It's like you had to use it for a puzzle to power on a lift. The problem, though... Like, if I'm thinking that I can just retrieve that one and swap, do like a quick little swap. The problem, though, is I don't know why I need these batteries yet. All I know is just... level 3, I guess. Is just that this is a thing. Oh, hey. Ace Combat 0 shipped. Just saw an email on my phone that's like, your order from eBay shipped. Oh, hey, that's the only one I got from eBay. That... Because, well, I do... So I like retro... This is promising because there are dudes. And they are in a way that I can snipe them with a pistol. Heh, nice. We're just gonna... Wait, wasn't there a way over here that I couldn't go either? Uh-oh. Rebecca, run. Billy, you run too. So going back to my whole, I actually really love and will go up to bat for fixed camera angles. It's stuff like, if you embrace the jank, there are some really fun things that I'll be the judge if I need to search a place. Okay, aside from the save room on the first floor, which I'd get from above, I'm not sure I needed to be here. But, like, there's some really cool things of additional challenges that you just wouldn't normally have to deal with. Of, like, yeah, I'm shooting off of something, I'm shooting at something off screen that I can't see. I can't adjust the camera so it's in my line. I don't have precise aiming. All I can really do is just kind of hope. Welcome back, Soph. Like, just kind of hope and go on audio cues. It led to one section that I fondly remember at the start of the game where on a train a zombie was rising from where you couldn't really see him between the seats. One shot to get him down, and then a very cinematic execution of pointing the pistol down at it. I love that. They really need to remake this game. Yeah, there's a couple of things that they could do that would be just so nice for it. Like, either adding in item boxes, or even if it's just a few sparse ones. Actually, no. Item boxes, multiplayer, like co-op multiplayer. Give it the full Resident Evil 2 remake treatment. Okay, so we have found a door to before, and we have found a battery. Neither of which answer the question of how to get through that one locked door in order to get out of this damn dam. Unless... I feel like also hilarious how loaded Umbrella was. Here they're building countless labs, dam, water treatment plant, training base in the Arctic. Oh yeah, like, they were loaded before. And that's part of why I say, like, yeah, if Umbrella cared about... What's so hilarious is how well they justify the cartoonishly evil shenanigans that Umbrella gets up to with, like, it's not about the money. They do not care at all if their products sell or if their bioweapons get them tons of money. In 1 year, this is a company that makes more money selling aspirins to gas station, convenience store pharmacies than their bioweapons will ever do. And, like, not only are they fine with it, that is the point. The point of the company is not to do anything that would, or to do anything with the typical motivation of just pure unending greed. Oh! No, this wasn't newly opened. I'm just gonna keep going, continue through here. Like, the purpose of this entirely is making monsters. It's so great. It answers so many questions. Like, why would they do X, Y, Z thing? Because that is the mission statement. Yeah, it took a tribunal to kill Umbrella. They had to get a city nuked, all their assets froze, and comprehensively weskered. Like, it took all of that on top of getting Weskered to do it. Gondola's receiving power. And I don't care about that because I have the way over there that gets me something. There's not an elevator call button. What the hell? Hang on, ads. Huh, that is aggressively a dinosaur in bikini. Quote 135. The worst part is I remember that dinosaur in bikini. That's from the GameCube Wario World. Alright. Now to figure out how I managed to do a full loop around this elevator. Ugh. The answer is pretty much that unless there's actually an elevator call button up here, which I'd hope there is. It slowed down for a minute. I got excited that that was something. Nope, we gotta go around the long way. Because of course we do. Because the worst thing is, partially due to how long it's been since I last played this game, and partially because it's kind of... this section kind of feels like, through great effort and exertion, you have obtained Parasol Medical. I take it that I think I've seen a couple of things like that where it's like, do they know? Because it's a very good, like, marketing brand of like, oh yeah, umbrella, you're safe under umbrella. Like, that's very good pharmaceutical branding of, yeah, no, what keeps you safe and safe, clean, dry, all that? Yeah, umbrella. And I choose to believe when they were trying to copyright it, they ran into the issue that Capcom had a copyright on umbrella. And it's like, we can't use it. Well, why not? Some video game company has a copyright on it. Well, that's stupid. Why do they need that? I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother to search up why they have it or what they make. Like, well, let's just go with Parasol. That'll get the same message across. Okay, so this area had new enemies. Oh, that is entire. At that point, they knew. Like, they have to. That has to be a joking. Hell yeah, Mario. Hope you're doing well. Like, if it's down to the same colors in.
Friendly care package inbound.
So many crates being dropped. Like, the same colors, but the angle is changed. That is like 100% intentional. Like, they're doing a bit. There's a ladder down there. I'm having a time. Oh, right. That was that puzzle room, which got something over here. I don't need to be here. Yeah, we're currently extremely lost. Like, I might pull up.
Friendly care package inbound.
Thank you. I might pull up a walkthrough to see how what I'm supposed to do next. We're at the point where I think I took a wrong turn and found one. Congrats, sis. Like, took a wrong turn and missed or forgot why I have the materials that I have for this. But I hope you're doing well. Oh, you got one? Yes, so there's a 10% chance that instead of throwing a bolt, you throw a bread roll. In order to get that set up, I had to make 10 copies of that bolt to import into TIDS and then put in one bread roll. I'm like, I could make this a 1% chance, like make it super rare, but like 10% is pretty good. Okay. I'm going to take a look at what I need that lock for. Because that might give me some explanation. Right, the key card. Did I find a key card somewhere? LT training facility. We got two knives, a hunting gun, and a tank of gas. A blue herb. Facility basement. Got jack shit. Laboratory. We have the hook shot. Factory, we have tank of gas, Molotov cocktail, and ink ribbon. So... Oops. Then we're at the treatment plant. Which means I just haven't... I haven't found that yet. Although, hang on. If I look at the factory... Go to... No, wait. Treatment plant... Actually, no. Is the factory. So that has some enemies there. That... I think I might have to backtrack to the factory. Actually, wait. Do I have any files for this? About battery fluid. Must be of high charge. Should have a gravity. Dilute the sulfuric acid. So I need sulfuric acid somewhere. Old photograph. Wait. Wasn't there something for... chemicals... Oh. Red and blue sulfuric acid. So I need... So I need to find the chemical tanks again and fill them. So I need red chemical and blue chemical. Which I might have to backtrack to get one of them. That ain't the right way. That's for sure. So I have to back... Is it going to make me go over the entire map to find one tank of chemical? Of course it is. This is Resident Evil 0. Why would it not be mean? Why would it be nice? Why would it not just be staring me in the face with the most, hey, you have full exploration of the entire map at your disposal. Suffer. Okay. This is blue chem. Okay, chemical. Yes. Okay, never mind. I guess it was fine. Let's change that. See what we got here. Dilute sulfuric acid suitable for battery fluid. Fill her up. Salmon. So now we need to charge this somewhere. Back to the files. Mates list. About battery fluid. Investigator report. No.
Stoff Himmel is third.
Oh, congrats
Welcome
on
to the
being third.
blockbuster. You are not alone if there are loaves.
Okay. Oh. Oh, never mind. I am a doughy fool. I missed a door. I didn't see that there was a door there. Wait, did I miss a door? Did I go through the right door? No, wait, this is... I did not miss a door. Because this... That connects to the one on B7. Wait, I did miss a door. Okay. I see. I think... Big question mark on that. I might have made a wrong turn, and I thought I had a full map of here, but might be a little spotty. Either way, we're going down, around, back up the elevator, which we should have done a while ago. And then we're probably going to end in disappointment when we find that where we've already been we've already been there. But you know what? Where am I now? How did I get here? Oh, right. It's down around as in physically downwards, not down around as in down and then go around. I remember now. Resident Evil. Yeah, you can complete this game in under 5 hours. No problem. If you know what you're doing, it's a breeze. Keyword, if you know what you're doing. And also implies, and you don't get lost. Because, like, yeah, it might take a couple of goes, but if you remember the sequence of I go here, then here, then here, then here, it's simple. Child's play, even. If you don't, you get this stream. You get this stream of a doughy fool muttering to themselves about where to go, where they might have missed, and then hoping that they find what they didn't see. Because, like, I'm sure if I went this way before, and I'm actually right about this being a new direction. Yeah, because that just gets me up there, which doesn't have anything else. Shouldn't have anything else up there. Unless there's, like, a vent I can power bomb Rebecca into. Then I'm sure it'll all make sense. It'll be like, oh, yeah, here's the battery charger. Here's the place you need to put it. It all lines up. Unless I'm wrong, then... Am I where I think I am? Yes. Then it'll just be like, oh, it's on this map. Ah, dang. I was excited about that, too. Alright. So we have... We need a key card. And we have that, which is I feel, final boss arena. We also have free reign of everywhere else. Which includes... Honestly, from sheer lack of anywhere else to go, just judging off of the wholly scientific theory of vibes, I think we have to go back to the factory? I mean, I've said it before, but I'll just say it again. I'm really stumped because it feels like they just dead-ended us. Like, I don't recall seeing anywhere that needed a battery. The only battery I remember is in the training facility, which that one was charged, and I don't think we can remove it. Unless I'm just missing someone, and if, like, anyone knows what I'm missing, go ahead and tell me. Like, I am one or two ideas away from just straight up Googling the answer. Oh, wrong way. Simply because, like, this is getting to the part where I'm okay with using a guide. Like, I feel like it is more fun to, like, not search up things at the moment of issue. Like, it's kind of fun to get stuck, throw random shit at the wall and see what sticks. But I think that I'm streaming it right now, so I don't want to get too stuck because that's boring. And B, there is a point where I've been going through the Ace Attorney games off stream, and there's been a couple points where I pull up because I've, like, messed up a button input or otherwise did something, or otherwise at a point where, like, yeah, if I get this, it's going to be paramount to guessing. Like, wrong one. Like, I'm just fully stumped as to what the game's expecting from me. That I pull up the walkthrough, find the section, read what I'm supposed to do next. I'm like, what? Like, that moment where the reaction is, I'm supposed to do what? Is what justifies pulling up a guide. Like, that's the point where I'm like, regardless of whatever the opinion is, that's fair use. And it's oddly justifying. It's oddly a good feeling to pull up a guide and look at what the answer was and just get hit with this feeling of a little bit of confusion as you try to piece together what logic you're supposed to use to put that together. Okay, so we're back at the cable car. Oh, that's the door that I couldn't get through no matter how hard I tried earlier. Nice. Because at that point, it's like, okay, I wasn't dumb. The game was just obtuse in a way that I wasn't even close to. Right. And then... let me just... Okay, so that went over there, and then... We're at the save point. I may as well get the shit I wasn't able to. And this is the area I want to check out because I remember a hatch that I'm like, oh, this will shortcut back into here earlier. Or back into here later. And then it never did. I think what I was missing is one metric Billy. It's tightly sealed. Okay. Maybe I am... Oh! Never mind. That was a very important detour. I just saw how many... how many of those ribbons I picked up. I'm just gonna look it up. Like, I am well and truly stumped onto what it's wanting me to do. Resident Evil 1... Damn. Source. Oh, no way, that's not Resident Evil 2. Damn. I am so tempted to phrase the search as Resident Evil 0, what do I do with the damn battery? DAM. Safe room, romantic gondola. Huh? Hey, you know what I was talking about with the expression of sheer huh going on? Yeah, turns out, no backtracking. The elevator is entirely if you did what I just did and accidentally managed to go from taking a shit ton of ink ribbons with you all the way to having absolutely none. And the actual thing that you're supposed to do, turns out, there is a random ass forklift in the background of one thing that you're supposed to power on with this battery. I guess the sulfuric acid just has some inherent charge on it. Or, actually, it's more likely that you power on the forklift and the alternator kicks on and starts charging it. But, like, I think I know where it means, but I'm not in the habit of investigating everything in the room unless I think there's a reason to, or I think it'll be funny. So, and evidently the key card that you somehow get from this, that is out of sight. It has to be. It has to be non-obvious. Otherwise, oh yeah, it has to be somewhere I didn't see. Otherwise, I would have seen it. Wherever you go, there you are. So I remain justified. I acknowledge my faults. I acknowledge my lack of vision. And I think I'm blameless in all this. Mm-hmm. I think the way is safe room onto... Ah! Why did it lag? Why is my computer doing this? Okay, I just had a small panic. I misread dropped frame 0.00% as bitrate. I'm like, have I just not been streaming to everyone? Has stream gone down? I never noticed? Am I going even more insane than I already am? About face dorks. Okay, the other thing that you have to get good at to master tank controls, down and B is the quick turn. That is so helpful. Like, when I learned that there is a quick button input to turn around, I'm like, oh, a good chunk of what I disliked about tank controls has been solved for me. Still alive? Thanks. Appreciate it. And in complaining, my subtitles started working again. I have no idea how those started up. Unless I clicked something weird. So I guess that's working now, which is nice. I love how this room has been thoroughly de-leeched. Well, completely de-leeched now. Simply because I've been lost and confused enough that Ah! Hey, Ron. Thank you so much for the 50 bits. What the fuck? Also, hi, how are ya? Ah, you found one. Right, off work today? Nice. I'm doing all right. It's kind of one of those nights where I've decided instead of giving into the desire to rest, I'm just going to slowly drink an energy drink and hope it all works out, because I want to stream for more than a night or two in a row. That was the cache up there, so up here. So, like, good for morale. My body's going to hate this tomorrow. Like, today was already a bad... was already, like, a bad little thing of, like, no focus, no energy, no desire to do jack shit. Okay, where's the... God damn it. I went in the completely wrong direction. And I found out of it, of course. Where else to find out? The halfway point, where it's about as fast to backtrack and go the other way as it is to keep going. Check for anomalies redeemed reminds me of D&D character of yours, though he used cans of corn to check for traps. God, that's amazing, because the check for anomalies, like down to the bolts, is entirely based off of a core gameplay mechanic of Stalker games, where like your hotkeys are legit melee, secondary weapon, main weapon. I think then it's I think it's that. Maybe binoculars, and then bolts is either on 4 or 0. And they are legitimately, you have an infinite supply of bolts. You can throw as many as you want at people too, if you wish. And they are the most useful things ever. Like that, when playing Stalker 2, which I really have to get back to and like fully restart, they added the A-Life system again. They added the system that when the first game came out, they said, yeah, we had to tone this back because it was fully possible for NPCs to beat the game themselves. Like, by the time, like, all you had to do was follow behind them and pick the important bits off of the corpses, but like given enough time, they would clear out all the monsters, all the other enemy stalkers, and like get to the center of the zone themselves. The character you also hit a mimic in the face with a can of corn with. That mimics are so fun, mostly because it's the trap that everyone knows, so you either be like, yeah, this is just straight up a mimic. Like, in my experience, it's always been something where it's like, nobody ever gets got by a mimic. They get got by the gimmick, by the mimic gimmick. In my case, the one time I used a mimic, the gimmick was that it wasn't like the chest with teeth or the chest with teeth and tentacles. The gimmick was it just straight up punches you in the face. So I had the delightful fun of describing, like, yeah, there's a mimic there. How are you going to deal with that? How are you going to deal with this? They try a couple of things, like they try for this regular stuff, and I'm like, all right. A pair of tiny legs pops up under it, and a pair of massive fuck-off Popeye arms pop out the sides, and it punches you in the face. Rush Yuso chucked one. Good instinct. And honestly, I think the next mimic that I use for the next campaign that I inevitably run, it's just going to be all legs. Like, it's going to be 7 feet tall and nothing but legs. Oh, there it is. Rebecca, are you forklift certified? Yeah, I had to get over here to see it. Forklift flips. No. Make a mimic the dungeon floor every... Oh, that reminds me of something. There is a theoretical... Ooh, incinerator. There's a theoretical, absolute mean as hell dungeon design. So what you have to know is that certain monsters in old D&D are designed to be essentially traps for, like, pre-made dungeons. Like, they're supposed to be used as indistinguishable from common dungeon fixtures. So, like, Mimic is, of course, treasure chests. But there's also ones that are for other things. Like, ropers look like stalagmites or stalactites, one from the ceilings. Gelatinous cubes are always like common slime, hee, but they're designed to look like empty air because they're a 5x5x5 cube of clear jelly that, with nothing in them, they're hard to look at or to look through. Or you could just homebrew for ones that are like, yeah, they're clear. They are just hard as hell to see. I think it's, yeah, down and around. And then you have living walls, which that one I don't really remember if that's official or a homebrew. But point is, it's totally possible to have a dungeon room made entirely of monsters. Like there's one that looks like that hides under floor tiles. Like, I want to say it's tile worms, but I know in my heart that that's a Twilight Princess monster. But it's like every space inside is a... Eating this cart? Hell yeah. Every space inside, each tile has a gelatinous cube on it. There's ropers above each one. The walls are all alive. You open the door. Sadly, a leg emerges from the floor and kicks you across the room as you're trying to leave. Better thing. Ooh, more ammo. We're getting to the concerning amount of magnum ammo. Should I? You know what? If we die, we die. You hear it chuckling. Okay, that combined with the goose. The goose is a completely ordinary goose. Regular stats, there's nothing weird with it. Ooh, cutscenes. It just
Welcome, young one. So glad you
follows
joined the
around
party.
and annoys the party.
You are the guests of honor. After all,
If you
it's
kill it,
your wake.
it respawns.
Who are you?
Gods, deities, powers that be, all that sort of thing.
Marcus?
No, you can't be.
No idea that it exists. No idea what
going
you're
on?
talking about.
10 years ago, Spencer had me assassinated.
Years ago. Mimic old enough to be intelligent and enjoys killing people, kicking people. It's so weird to see Wesker in a lab coat.
Time to die, Doctor.
I will take over your research.
Why did they show up just to taunt him? Oh, wait.
Wesker,
What?
Birkin.
Why did I ask that question? They showed up to taunt him because they wanted to taunt him. This is Wesker and
However,
Birkin.
Something wondrous happened. It took the T-virus inside of my queen years to procreate my new
So weird.
life.
Yeah, it's so weird seeing him, like, doing it fucking anything.
I live.
It's like he is a non-action
My
idiot.
revenge on Umbrella. And the world will burn in an inferno of hate.
You'll pay for what you've done.
We'll see which one of us is gonna die.
Gross. But intentional, it seems. It's one of the most dangerous minds in Umbrella. And not much else. Hang on. Exchange that for that. That for that. Equip that. Equip that. Is this an escape or fight? Can I just leave? Now. Well, Magnum time. I'm assuming that this is a boss fight. Yeah, that's a boss fight. Oh, wait, I have one healing item. And they're both in danger, so I'm just going to use this on Billy. And hope that this is enough. Heyo! We just used all of our ammo. Well, you know what time it is. Time to backtrack all the way back up to the save room. Do a save. Use any remaining medical supplies that are up there. Oh, that was for Lupin. Use any remaining medical supplies that are up there. Grab the save ribbons. Grab all the stuff we've forgotten would really have liked. And hope we get some ammo. But I was right. That was a boss room. When I was going through this at the beginning of the stream, I'm like, huh, that looks like a boss room. That definitely looks like a boss room. And I was mostly right, except for the random tyrant fight. Alright. I think it's just... I think the fastest way is... like... here? I don't know. Like, yeah, there's a save right south of there they'll have... Oh, this definitely ain't the fastest way. But I think it is the only way. I think the way that I went the last time, the elevator's up. So, we got a moment. That's not too bad. Could be better. Could be worse. I'd say it could be worse. It could be wet, but I think with all this water going through the dam complex, we probably are soaked at this point. Because, like, look, I don't care what's waiting for us so long as there's, like, a little bit of magnum ammo. 2 rounds? Something like that? Just a little treat. You know, a little something to keep us going. Because this is one of those things that, like, has a weird sort of logic to it, right? They removed the item boxes because they wanted to focus on item ferrying, and for the tank control games at least, you have a massive inventory, 12 slots. Like, they wanted to emphasize the teamwork of having 2 characters and, like, the switching between them, all that, as well as dropping item boxes in order to drop things everywhere. So it's like, oh, I can't pick this up now. Hang on, I think my nose started bleeding. I'm gonna go check that quick. If it is, I'll come back. Nope. Kind of disappointing. I expected more from it, specifically blood. Ah, well. Huh? Oh, I accidentally went the right way. Not for where I was trying to go, but for where I've been trying to go when I was wandering around figuring out what the hell I'm supposed to do with an empty battery. Pain. like in removing the item boxes and doing some interesting things. Like, it would be nice if the drop items anywhere and come back to them was in other games. But I think this one went... I think this one specifically went so poorly that they're like, nope, never again. That was not worth it. Yeah. There we go. That it's a... I feel like a bunch of bad design things in a lot of games, they end up kind of like that, you know? Where it's like, no, they didn't do this because they're drooling idiots. They did this because they were trying to do something cool that overall didn't end up being as big of a mechanic as when they first tried to implement it. Here. You use that. And I'm just going to leave the pistol. I think we're juggling enough weapons right now that I don't... Well... I mean, I don't even have enough room to take it if I wanted to. There we go. Only thing left in here should be the handgun. Yep. Because, like, that's another thing that I noticed. Quite often, I feel like Tears of the Kingdom kind of ended up being like this, where at the start, there was a bunch of really interesting sections that, just by design alone, the only practical way to deal with them was using the building mechanic. Things like a lake that was too big to swim across, and you didn't have cryosis to hop across anymore. A section of minecart that... Nope, not that way. Section of, like, hanging rail that you had to make, like, a little hanging gondola for. Like, it was sections that are interesting and fun. But then as you got later in the game, like, once you got back to the ground, I remember not really using a lot of contraptions. Because often it is slower than walking, hard to use on uneven terrain, and for most of them, a horse was faster. Like, you could not really do good cars, and unless you did the hover bike, which I just felt was kind of cheating because it was 2 fans and a steering stick, it was just rough, especially with the battery gauge. That one was also rough to drain real fast unless you did a shit ton of grinding. I feel like that happens in a lot of places, like where the game's main gimmick... I suppose a lot of horror games do this as well, where, like, in order to increase the feeling of horror and tension, they give you very limited resources to use. Unless you're good with them, then you end up stockpiling a ton. Or at least enough that's like, well, I can use it as many pistols, or as much ammo as I want because I'm at my carrying capacity, so there's no reason not to unload on everything if the rare ammo pickups are always enough to keep me topped off. Going from here. I'm not sure if it's just that they had a really strong idea and ended up spending all of their dev... I want the door. All their dev resources emphasizing that in the early game to try to hook people, and then later games when they're getting towards crunch time and like, hey, we gotta ship this pretty quick, that they're like, okay, let's just do whatever, and if they figure out a way to do it, then they figure out a way to do it. But it's definitely not as emphasized as it could or necessarily should be.
Let's split up.
Roger.
There and... God, the odds that I go to the wrong key terminal. "50-50 chance I blew it." What do you mean, don't need to use it? Nice. Got an achievement. Apprentice of Unlocking. Find all the keys and use them all. They will never get rid of that joke. I love it. Yeah. I'll just take it and transfer. Concern? Like, a ton of concern. That's 1, 2, 3 sprays. It's 3 full heals. A case of grenades and shotgun ammo. Regular grenades, too. Shit, the other thing is... there's no Magnum ammo. That's the thing that concerns... if only you knew. I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point, because of the achievements I got, that I'm getting close to the final boss. Like, I think that much is self-apparent. I mean, the only thing is, I'm basically betting on what will be more useful. A whole lot of handgun ammo that's essentially my backup weapon at this point. It doesn't do a lot, but it's ammo. Or another full heal. How do I bounce this over? Because I want to give, well, leave that. Change that. And pick up the Magnum. Nope, not that one. Because unfortunately, this is still full of acid grenades. Well, we do the best with what we can with what we have. And right, you can't pause cutscenes. I shouldn't have paused that. Anyway, ads. Yeah. Hold on. So, I shouldn't have tried to pause that cutscene, since now there's a giant leech monster in front of us and a 5-minute timer, so I know what that means. Hope we find a rocket launcher. And an evacuation. Hang on just a moment. We appear to be backed into a literal corner. Mine there. Use that. Good news is it uses a lot of ammo. Sorry, Rebecca.
self-destruct system has been activated.
Yo, she's doing amazing considering. Hey, I was one away. Just need one more good hop. The light burns.
Billy, can't handle sunlight.
Same.
We need to open the window.
No, of course I'm not. I was one away from the phase change.
Follow me.
I know how these bosses work.
You work on the windows.
Got it.
I'll use my charm to distract Her Majesty.
Gate operation. Hey, read all files. From the port in case emergency, moving the lock. 4 southwest, northwest, southwest, west. Turn each handle. Do I still have access to her? Okay, good, I do.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Come on, get back here.
The self-destruct system has been
There we go.
All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
No, back up. No. Oh, this is awkward. I didn't know you were going to be over here.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
Humorously, this is the only time memories were tricked. Amazing. Oh, come on.
The self-destruct system has
So
been
I need to keep him over by the unlocked one. I just need to do keep away. And I think I can loop him pretty well. This is the other locked one. Ain't it? I'm gonna have the exact same thing happen where I run into Rebecca. Hey, I was right. Oh my god. I have... Oh my fucking god. However, that does two very important things. One, it answers my question of is there any magnum ammo, which means I can take another heal. Two, it lets me adjust items a little bit better in that I'm not entirely sure if Rebecca's going to have, or what Rebecca's going to hold. Leave that. Exchange that. Just because I think as a, hey, get over here thing, that might be a bit better. And most importantly, it lets me view the cutscene I accidentally skipped. Because, yeah, I think... I think I might try to use the shotgun first so I can ditch it and give some more healing over to Billy, but Rebecca is the one who died, so maybe not. Sweet and delicate taste of battery acid.
It's the Queen!
Oh, Queenie, no.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Who activated the self-destruct system?
Come on, can't this thing move any faster?
I love Billy wrenching at that thing like it'll do shit.
Shit!
God, that is such a leech of leech.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
One more. I'll do fire for now. Good distance.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Really good distance. Not yet. But also I need to get closer to...
The self-destruct system has been activated.
to exchange.
All personnel evacuate immediately.
What do you mean I can't exchange? All right. Ooh, wait.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
They're on low caution, so I'm just going to use one of these. Find that. Then equip.
The self-destruct system has been...
Yeah, I want to leave one on Rebecca just... Oh, hey, she got the last hit. Just in case that I need to heal her while she's doing shit.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Come on, turn around, slugger. Okay, now I go back.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Okay, that's interesting.
Evacuate immediately.
She's smart enough to know to go after Rebecca. However, she isn't dumb enough to realize my game. Ow, she's dumb enough to realize my game.
The self-destruct system has
All right.
been activated.
Now I gotta corral her back
Repeat.
over here-ish. Ooh. Good distance.
The self-destruct system has been activated. Personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Alright. Think she's one of the smartest final ones? Yeah, because like now I have to get close. I'm just going to try to do keep away until this is done so that I can get back over to Rebecca and get her pistol. Caution. Not yet.
The self-destruct system
Now.
activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Let's Change that to Billy.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Here, you can have this for... I don't know. Oh, interesting. I think the pistol's the better weapon here because it's not actually based off of damage. It's just how many hits can you annoy her with. Get fried! That wasn't... So I have heard about this boss fight when I was researching stuff during the whole hyperfixation of this series. That wasn't as bad as everyone made it sound like. Oh, hey, a python. So I was wrong. There was magnum ammo here.
Hey, Queenie! Feast on this!
Wait. Did they actually... I think they actually did really good gun safety. So the first time he fired, there was a click. And what you're supposed to do when, like, safely carrying and storing a loaded revolver is you only load 5 out of the 6 cylinders and then put the hammer down on the empty one. It's called a cowboy load because, like, the reason people figure that out is back in the West, anyone who didn't do that would have the hammer jump while riding a horse and have it go off in their pocket. Imagine Billy misses the catch and it hits the floor, goes off. Imagine he misses it, it goes off, and still hits the queen, like with a ricochet or two.
I guess it's time to say goodbye.
Ah, Ozza! I am so sorry. We are close to ending. How was Rubicon? We just finished this. How are you doing? For everyone new here, Eldritch Horror Bread, Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality, found an old man blockbuster full of retro games inside the coolest shit ever. So that's why I stream. Mostly do retro, sometimes some new stuff. Basically, get whipped around by my hyperfixations. It's fun. Gatling gun and cruising through Ruby. Hell yeah. I love to hear that. Best build on that game. So, like, what I always do with Rubicon is I do, like, one... Oh, hey, symbolism. Like, I have so many mechs because I keep on... Every time I get killed by a boss, I make one to hard counter it. And it works so good and is so much fun. Also completely destroys the difficulty, but, like, that ain't a Souls game. That's an action game that just happens to be made by people who make Souls games. But by far the best boss killer I found, 4 Gatling guns on a tank ass, works every time. But yeah, that was Resident Evil 0. Rank D. 133 kills, 603 shots, 32 recoveries, and 22 saves. 9 hours. You can now play Leech Hunter. Now play Wesker mode. I love how they're like, yeah, so we got Wesker, but instead of dealing with getting Jill into this game, we'll just have mind-controlled Rebecca. Meant to tell you, in fumes, the dragon has claimed his first boss. Truck wouldn't go down to machine guns, so it cooked it. Hell yeah! We love that. We love that dumbass Polish as hell shit wagon game. relies 2 Gatling gun, 2 grenades launcher. Yeah, I believe that's on the that's one of the variants I have on the Eldritch Horror Bread assisted stop. I've also named every single one of my mechs after a car problem I've had. So we have, off the top of my head, the assisted stop from when I crashed it, the death wobble, which is built entirely from speed and has a variant I use for farming credits on the Strider boss called the Ass Blaster, because I just get as fast as I can behind the Strider and can't hit it there. And then the fuse fry from when one of the fuses caused my radiator fan to keep going. What else? The butt clip from when I hit a deer. And I think that's most of them. Things that do not like... Yeah, they don't like having flamethrowers unloading on it. It's amazing. What else? Was that all of them? It's like, yeah, there's the butt clip, fuse fry... Death wobble. I feel like I had another medium mech that I didn't quite like, but I think I had like those as the main variants and then the rest as like sub variants. But yeah, I do like that game, but it's also one that like just for my plays style, I did not quite get the same experience of this is crushingly difficult. Anyway, because you got it. Since you just raided me as I was going to come out, I'm going to swap over to the Zelda randomizer because that's kind of had empty. Just gotta update the thing. Waker Rando. Category Wind Waker. Where's my fucking GameCube controller? I thought it. Yeah, because I think each one has like a couple of variants based off of like more Gatling guns, grenade launchers, stuff like that. Get over here. I think if I had to make a totally new variant, it would probably be called the Pillar Scrape, because there's a pillar in my parking garage that I have scraped 2 cars' paint off of. It's incredible. Oh, hey, Mecha. You just missed us shooting a giant leech. It was pretty great. How are you? But yeah, thanks again for raiding. If you have to raid and run, like, I understand entirely. Go take care of yourself. Ooh, I almost forgot the tracker. That is a very important part. Let's see. Google A Drive. Swap over to my streaming email. Randomizer tracker. Click the link inside the randomizer tracker. Load from autosave. And yeah, we have like 10 locations. The things that I did last time, I got the goop. The things I can do next time, this time, it depends entirely on what I get from cashing in the goop. Okay, just got back from a high school football game. How'd that go? Did the people... Who won? And I hope it wasn't the parents. Where am I pointing at? Ah, yes, back up to Windfall. But I'm doing okay. A bit tired, but like kind of railing. Although that might be the energy drink bringing me back to life. It's impossible to tell. It's a mystery to us all. Well, okay, so if the parents did fight, which side? That is a very important question. If the parents did fight, who won? But yeah, so we have perpetually no fucking checks available at all times. Like, we have 10 available. 5 of them are on Windfall. 3 of them are technicallys. Actually, no, we have less than 10. So one of them is, I didn't start with the Ballad of Gales, which is, the game assumes is default, always have starting gear for you. So it's erroneously saying that one in Mother and Child Islands is available. It ain't. There's 5 available, and there's 1 available on Outset, but that's hit Orca 500 times, and I don't have a shield, so I'm not personally skilled enough to do that. There's 2 membership rewards that I don't think I can get because he's refusing to sell anything other than bait that I don't have the bait bag for. And then there's 2 that I could get, but it requires farming golden feathers, which I kind of want to do that off screen because it's a lot of go to the one island the birds that I can yoink that from are on, and then come back, leave, come back. Hell, yeah, welcome in well, Cetus, hope you're doing good. Was an all-star game, so blue team, no fights this year. Better luck next year. I hope we get some fights next year. We can dream. Hey, take my goop. Hopefully 15. Just Well's okay? Okay, thanks. Have a nice day. Always randomizer gameplay. Yeah, this one has been so mean. So I put everything possible on, and there's over 300 checks. We've done 104 so far. You know what? I can't be mad about that. That's progress for something. And like it gives us something to buy. But this better be like a wallet upgrade or something. Hey, Lemon, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. We just beat Resident Evil 0, and we're moving on to the randomizer because I got rated right as the credits were rolling, and I'm like, I can't quit now. To be fair, at least last year there was such a big fight that it ended it early. That's amazing. I love that. Okay. That got us 3 more checks. That, I can't believe, that is one side quest I never do because there's like, sure, there's like 20 blue chews on the Great Sea, but it's such a pain to track them down that I'm like, I'd rather not. That, but the fact that we got Dragon Roost Island small key, I think we can go beat the boss because we have that dungeon's big key. Tomorrow I'll start modeling weapons for your game. Hell yeah. Doing all right, streams on hiatus. Did your training to be an alcohol sir? Ooh, that's pretty big. Like that definitely, because I know you've been having some like various complaints with like work and stuff. It always, everywhere you go, it always puts everything on top of you. So hopefully that helps. Like hopefully you can find something nice that you enjoy and doesn't become a burnout fest with that. Oh, right. Yeah, you did quit a while ago, but hopefully if you do have to like pick up something, like when you pick, like whatever you end up doing with alcohol training certificate, alcohol training certificate. What the fuck? Oh, right. Monster Energy. That fried my brain. Explains it. Whatever you end up doing with that. Oh, that ain't the right tower. That's the right tower. I'm like, huh, Dragon Roost Island is a lot more stony. trained to be served alcohol. That's a good one. But yeah, definitely good on you for quitting that place. That sounded awful. Have some attack animation now so you can see him swing. Hell fucking yeah. Call it Smart Serve. Here's Barcade that's opening. Nice. So yeah, I went to a barcade a while ago downtown by where I live, and like it was fun. It's also more interested in the arcade machines than the alcohol, but it's not a big surprise. Kids are the last bastion of arcade. They really are. It's kind of sad that it's just that's the last place that they are. Like Japan's, I think is kind of big. Like the last place that I've heard of like making new ones and has an interest, but it's just like it's died out here so much. It's a barcade type venue that you really like, hosts lots of cool events. Yeah, I feel like that's how they stay alive. Like they do a lot of events and community outreach. Like it becomes a place that people come to hang out and like have a sense of community, which is huge. It's not oh, there's one of them. Yeah, because I remember it's definitely a place that like if you're not into like the arcade scene, it's there's something for everyone. But if you're not into drinking, there's the arcade machines. If you're not into arcade machines, there's the drinking. It works out for everyone. Unless you hate both, in which case, why do you agree to come? Shooting for any job, hopefully, server or bartender. That would be the best one. Especially if you get, hopefully, a lot of tips from there. Yeah, because I remember there was a place that I went to, a long time ago. It was way back in college. That it was a bar with a ton of pinball machines. Like, I think when I went there, we got, like, a single drink. And then just played pinball. They're working tips Yeah, understandable, honestly. Hopefully, it's not like one of those places where it's like, yeah, we don't pay you the same amount because you make tips, so... Because that's just, So bread makes bring Oreos tonight, could only find Hydrox. I mean, I'll eat it. I don't know what that is. I assume it's like a cleaning chemical, but yeah, fill me up, I'll eat it. Something down there. I suppose I didn't need to do that. Oh. You know what? I'll take it. I need to decorate the entire town of Windfall Island, so that's a thing. Okay, I'm glad there's a tracker for this, but I just realized part of what I have to do is find the Tingle statue. I don't think I can attach a Tingle tuner to this because I don't know exactly where my old Game Boy is, and my analog pocket does not fit the adapter I have. I might be able to emulate a game GBA connection, but I don't know. But yeah, I need to. Yeah, they come in orange. I think this is right before they fully formalized just which one was which. Yeah, that's the other thing. People are really struggling. Tips start at 15% and people are struggling. Like that, it does kind of break my heart to like scroll through Blue Sky social media and see all the donation help requests, because it's like I wish I could do more and give more, and like I know everyone's struggling, and it's just so fucking hard. It doesn't have to be, but it is. It's a progenitor of Oreos. Hydrox's chocolate and cream sandwich cookie came out before Oreos. Oh, neat. Then Oreos just did it better. That feels like kind of the thing of like I heard about I heard this thing about Pepsi and Coke. And chest cross. Lava room. That's one. That's like cold Coke is supposed to be about similar to warm pep. Like one of them is supposed to be was made before refrigeration was a thing, so it's supposed to taste good or okay room temperature. And then I think Coke was made when refrigeration was a thing, so that was made to be enjoyed cold. There you go. Good job, though. They got private karaoke. God, that sounds like a really cool place. Layers to that, too. There's oh, yeah, that is also a thing. I remember you showing, like, the prototype minifigs. That they just, like, did it better. Treasure chart. Funny thing is, I think that's vanilla. Not treasure chart 40, but I think a treasure chart there. Cold Pepsi. Cold Pepsi tastes like warm Pepsi? Fascinating. Refrigeration doesn't matter. Wait. Well, that's hilarious. I got the bomb bag upgrade, not bombs. I was so excited for one moment. And then it came crashing down. Like my Pepsi cold. Good on you. Fair. Enjoy your Peppers how you want. Hey, so guess what we're doing now? We need 20 of these fuckers, and this is the most easily grindable bird. I just pull it up to... Yep, 20. Room temperature is totally fine. User's banned for this message. Yeah. Sometimes you like what you like, and I've heard weirder food takes. And I like my Pepsi cold. Cold Pepsi, warm Coke. Ah. And right, that makes more sense. That a cold Pepsi was meant to taste like warm Coke. And then once refrigeration came close enough, the average response was, they're like, wait, this drink that was designed to be good warm, it tastes better cold. Like my Dr. Pepper cold and my root beer. Root beer warm's a weird one. But then again, I did get like a bulk thing of Sprecker's root beer because I'm like, you know what? I'm at Sam's Club. I'm just gonna get it. Bird grind. Cold pizza's fine. Warm Pepsi is not. Yeah, cold. Sometimes you just like cold leftovers. Sometimes it's just how it be. Yeah, Sprecker's a really good brand. I took a tour of like their main brewing facility once, and like you can tell on the tour that they are really upset that people know them better than or better for their pops than they do for their actual alcohol. Like it is very much like, yeah, we brew beer in this really cool, really good craft way. And then somebody will ask about like their root beer, like if their root beer does a similar process, and you can feel the tour guide just deflate because it's like, we're more than a soda company, please. Because I think the problem is that with Spreckers specifically, they were like one of those companies that made alcohol up until Prohibition, successfully pivoted into soft drinks, and then after Prohibition, like, all right, get the old recipes out, we're back. And everyone's like, your soft drinks are kind of better. So that hard root beer. Bird grind reminds me of Hollow Knight low percent speed run. We spend 40 hours killing random birds for. I love the low percent nonsense where it's like, well, you can't exactly do a whole lot of stuff, but you do need these resources, which means you gotta do some dumb grinding. Birch beer better than root beer? I have had birch beer, but I think the problem is it's like low quality store brand birch beer is worse than high quality like specific brand root beer. Beer root beer. Exactly. Beer root beer. This bird should be fully plucked. I imagine they have to rotate. The lowest percent is more important than time spent grinding. That is a hilarious category qualifier where it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you can get 0%, but it takes you 20 hours. It's faster than 1% at 1 minute. Sounds like an oversight. But like, that's just nah. That's all correct. Sarsaparilla. What is the difference between sarsaparilla and root beer? I thought that was just an ingredient. Doesn't count low percent, it's more percent than the minimum. God, that is funny. Like. Right, there's just a warp. I probably have to get there. Nope, wrong place. Metroid Fusion, low percent run that is deemed tool assist only until some crazy man did the tricks. Right, I remember hearing about like how Metroid Fusion is really weird about it. That's like, it's possible, but there's one missile tank that's like part of the game really wants you to have that one specific tank, so it's placed in a section that like normal gameplay you walk over it and that's like how you get your first tank or whatever. But because Fusion is a weird thing. Like, most Metroid games are designed with, like, if you can get here, you can just get here, because that's just how they made that type of game back then. Like, when people discovered the skips and whatever, they went crazy and realized that you could do, if you were really insane, everything in reverse order. Like, reverse boss order is technically possible. And I'm doing that on cartridge? Kind of insane. Wild. Well, in classic sarsaparilla, the main ingredient is a softer sassafras roots, but can't get mass-produced old-school brewed thanks to FDA. See, cute. All right. Sarsaparilla is mainly sarsaparilla. Root beers usually mix of sarsaparilla and sassafras. Okay. God, I forget where this guy is. Where the guy who needs this is. Somewhere on here, and it's 2 checks because you get 1 for giving the dude all of them, and then 1 for his girlfriend essentially being like, yeah, I made him spill the beans and he told me that it was you. Thanks, but also don't let him push you into doing shit. Basically, it has a softer flavor. Neat. Are you it? Are you the guy? Say no deliveries. This is just storeroom. Is he on ground floor? Because I thought he was in a place that seemed kind of important, but it... Or was like a random guard. I have no idea where this man is. Or maybe... That's Kamali. Yeah, check previously as a tool assist trick where you have to precise shine spark to break a barrier to go around. And after that, it figures possible with pause buffering. Beautiful. Now that's main entrance. Or they only just unlock a clipping trick that's miles better. God, that's amazing. So I remember that it was like something with something shine spark related. You have any reaction? Oh, hey, yeah, it was you.
Friendly care package inbound.
Okay, that gets us one more check there. Now out to the post box. Right? Because the impressive thing with like that type of glitch required speedrun is that I don't know how much they're... Oh. Really, that's where that was. Weird, I thought it was second floor. Look, another key to the dungeon that I need. It's huge. It gets me a single check in the dungeon, but it's progress. The funny thing is we have the bomb bag upgrade that'll be nice, but it's not progressive bomb bag, it's just the upgrade. Yeah, it could be bomb bag. That is the important thing. Is that it could be something. Or it could be 20 rubies. There's a little bit of give and take. Or... I guess I have to leave the island. We're here. We may as well get whatever check that gave us. When you played a multi-world with your group, is just picked up one ruby like every second for the one playing Ocarina of Time. God, it's so rough. Like I've been considering, like, next time I do something like this, that I'm just going to I might give myself a wallet upgrade or two, because you get so much money so early and fast, and quite often you get like the big hauls of rubies before you have the wallet upgrades that lets you do stuff. It's just like, it would be so nice if I could get a wallet upgrade before all this so I can actually use this shit. Because quite often what happens is I have the shrimpiest, tiniest wallet, and I end up grinding for cash somewhere to get the shop checks that let me do something. You gonna play the Ocarina of Time remake? Probably not. I'm on the fence of the remakes. Like, I have to do okay, you joke at 99 wallet shop has item for 100. That is literally where I'm at. I can get Ballad of Gales from Beatles special shop ship, but I need one wallet upgrade to get it. That would be such a quality of life thing, but it's just out of reach. And then yeah, I literally had the Tingle all Tingle statue fill up your wallet reward early while it's small too. Common problem. But yeah, my thoughts on the Ocarina of Time remake is that I'm not entirely sure if it's like, if I feel it's necessary. Like, because I enjoy base vanilla Ocarina of Time on the N64 or on Ship of Harkinian. The other thing is, with Ship of Harkinian, like, yeah, I know it's an official Nintendo remake is different from a fan-made decompiled PC port. But there's so many quality of life features and built-in randomizer support that I'm not really sure, with how much I played Ocarina, if I would get anything out of it. Like, unless it's truly, hey, we've gone through the archives, we've taken everything that the old devs wanted to do, but were not able to, and implemented it into the game. it's a piece of heart. We are once again sold out. And the funny thing is, we don't even have access to the backdoor grappling hook to the peaks thing. Because that's just, we're not far enough in there. I mean, doing soft... Hey, I would... Here, you say that, but if they announce, like, yeah, we're doing everything those devs wanted to, including the soft dating sim elements, I'm like, I'm sorry, what? You took what is colloquially known as the greatest game of all times, drastically changed it to the weird first draft where you could date all the sages. I'm curious what that is. When picking Malin in the remake, she gave me her horse. I gave you my horse, please respond. Although the other thing is, the Zelda devs have been grooming people to be attracted to fish people for a while, so I wonder how many people will pick Rudo. Heart piece. Hell yeah. Don't know how I feel about the... Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at, Butterfly. I don't know how to feel about the remake because I liked the original, and I'm not... Like, the other thing is, I'm not sure if they can actually commit to a remake. Like, a remake implies we're building this from the ground up and reevaluating how the gameplay and story is. Like, for example, Resident Evil 2 versus Resident Evil 2 Remake, totally different. There are a lot... It's a lot different in tone, in systems, in puzzles as well. Like, there's one section, the Resident Evil remake, where you get to choose where you use a power cable to power on shutters. And the second playthrough, whichever section you turn the shutters on is completely safe and free of zombies. The other area, the zombies break through and there's an increase in there. Or, well, what's the question? You can just ask. Yeah, that's just the thing. I want puzzles to be good. I really hope that the next mainline Zelda game is just a fairly linear affair. Like, I am perfectly fine for it to be, like, more similar to, what's the Twilight Princess. I would love that. Like, give me linear, give me dungeon items, give me that type of experience. Honestly, the dream is make it a mega dungeon. Make the entire game take place in one huge dungeon. Like, there's people living there, there's shops, there's a town, but the whole thing is, practically speaking, built like a dungeon. That would be interesting. Sometime tomorrow, can you help me with set? Probably? DM me about this. I have no object permanence while I stream. After I stream, next thing I know, I'm just simply at my kitchen table, like eating nachos, and I have no memory of this. Zelda, but it's a Metroidvania? Yeah, I mean, arguably... I mean, adding stronger backtracking to the dungeons, and you pretty much have that. Well, I mean... that's practically the fun of the randomizers, that you get... Yeah, ability-based progression. Like, start off on a randomizer. Oh, hey, you got one of Butterfly's bricks. Oh, you got one of your own bricks. Nice. Like, that's the fun of it, right? You get into the world where it's the most openest with just a handful of things, and you're told to figure it out. I need more to go more that way. Thank you for the butter. That's just, yeah, the fun. God, oh wait, I forgot, we got another check. It's treasure char 40? That's Windfall. We have another check on Windfall. We'll get to there eventually. We'll be back there at some point. No, my biggest worry, and I think this is what they want from me, I think I have to somehow... Back hurts? We can amputate. Swine's only holding your back. Probably get out. Yeah, you probably should. Get out of your car. Be free. Thank you, Soph. That knife stuck around for a while. Did I increase the timer? I don't know. Pull up. No more room for now. No. And like, try laying back on the floor. Floor time. Or like try to pop it maybe? Sometimes you have to crack your back like it's fucking glow stick. It's the only way it learns. But yeah, I have a couple of misgivings as to what the game wants me to do. One idea is, oh, if you're at home and you haven't got out, definitely get out. You're at home. Be free. Do it. No, my biggest worry is that what the game wants from us is to win and get the treasure chart from the 60 or 80 Ruby auction, which ramps up in such a high intensity that like I'm not actually sure I can do it. The other thing is a little bit of a problem with the tracker. I have the Deku Leaf. I don't have a magic meter. The game assumes I have a magic meter and thus can glide. I can only do puzzles that require a gust of wind. Haven't been on your feet as long as you were today since last football season. Yeah, lay down. Get off your feet. And thanks for the check-in. So I can play golf, but I can't do the stuff that requires me to glide to the middle. Well, that works for getting off. Glide to the middle because I don't have a magic meter. So when I try to jump and glide, nothing happens because it reads the same as if I have nothing or no magic. Come on, get in the hole. Hole in one. Yeah, golf. I kid you not. This island's check in the tracker is called play golf because that's the gimmick. You have your tee off position, and in order to get in the hole, you have to hit these nuts with a gust of wind. This is the savagest course in all of Hyrule. It's also the only one. So we have that going for us, which is nice. Oops. You do like golf. That is one of your many known features and traits. Come on, get in the hole. Yes! And this better be something big. Like, this has to be something like a wallet upgrade or bombs or... I can't get that. I can't get in a hole myself. Complete the cycle of golf. Yep. The golfer becomes the golfed. It's honestly beautiful. You dead? Yeah. This one I can get. It is a... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, the only other thing we have to do... Oh, ads.
need an army. Just a little imagination. Watch.
You know it, wallet was full. 200 out of 200 and got a silver roop. So it may as well be silver poop. Oh, I suppose I should probably end. Honestly, that might not be a bad idea. The last thing I want to do is go over to Outset and see if the... Oh, wrong screen. No, you're fine, you're fine. That was totally fair. I was checking, like, if I could raid anyone, but this is... But yeah, pretty much the only easy and open checks I have currently is one that requires redeem at... Fuck me, you know what I mean? Buy me dinner first. Is picking up a mail-in rebate from any non-Dragon Roost Island mailbox and the treasure off of Windfall. Everything else requires a whole lot of effort and grinding. And I swear, if the Decorate the Town gives me a frickin' wallet upgrade, I'm going to be so mad. That would be so rude. All right, give me my stuff. You can't hear if I'm banging my head on the desk. Oh! Yeah, that gets us... Well, I'm at a loss for words. That would have been so nice so much earlier, and I technically could have done that before a ton of money came my way, because that became available the moment I by the tracker, but the moment I had the grappling hook. So, I mean, I'll take it. It opens up a ton, actually. Like, that makes doing the town decorating a ton earlier. That makes the auction so much easier. That lets me get everything from Beetle's shop ship. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new charts, because I can finally afford Tingle's prices. The problem is, I already spent all the money and wasted all the stuff, so I'm gonna be doing some off-screen grinding again to fill that up, and winning the auctions, and doing the bulk of the purchasing. Anyway, thank y'all for coming. Give me a moment while I find someone to raid and send you off. All right. Even odds. All right, we're going to be rating more. They're playing Legend of Dragoon. Close enough to Legend of Zelda. Thank all for coming in. I really appreciated all the support. I'm glad we were able to finish Resident Evil 0. We were a lot closer than I expected, even if it did take me a while from getting lost. But you know what? That's to be expected. I'll be live probably next Tuesday. It seems like I'm at least at a point where I'm able to stream, or at least force myself. I probably didn't need the energy drink because I can feel myself crashing a bit. But I got an hour further or more in stream than I expected. And thanks for the ratings and support. Oh, anyway, see y'all.